What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Jose here at the First Round By podcast with some breaking news. The Detroit Lions have officially locked up their franchise quarterback, Mr. Jared Goff. He has signed a 4-year contract extension worth $212 million with $170 million guaranteed. That's insane. That's a lot of money. Just real quick, just some interesting stats that I pulled up here for the past 2 seasons. For passing yards, he is actually in second place with 9,013 pass touchdowns. He is tied third with 59 passing touchdowns, which is excellent. His TD interception ratio, second, 3.1. And his first down percentage is actually ranked 4th at 38%. So just some juicy information there. Obviously, they just locked up Mr. Amon-Ra St. Brown to a 4-year, $120 million deal, which locks him up, obviously, for the next 4 years with Mr. Jared Goff. Very excited for them. They freaking were hot garbage for the longest time, and last year was the first year in quite some time that they won 2 playoff games, so very much deserved. They've been a dumpster fire team for the longest time, so I'm actually super happy for the Lions. They deserve to see some success, and success they are getting. And I actually do believe they actually had a pretty decent draft as well. They went heavy on the defense, which makes sense since their offense is freaking great. Obviously, Jahmyr Gibbs is a freaking rookie standout. He did very well behind Mr. David Montgomery, which I think moving forward, he's only going to get more looks, more touches as he gets acclimated to the freaking offense. But hell of a pick in Mr. Gibbs last year. This year they picked up 2 cornerbacks back to back. Round 1, pick number 24, they picked Mr. Terrion Arnold from Alabama. Their second pick, number 61, they picked Mr. Ennis from Missouri. So they're going heavy on defense. They picked a safety, a guard and a tackle. But they're, like I said, they're going heavy on the defense, making sure they're supporting that offense with obviously Jared Goff and co. They're doing a phenomenal job. Personally, I think the NFC North is kind of weak right now. I'm not a big believer in Mr. Jordan Love. Obviously we'll see what he does this year. Last year he didn't do too bad, but personally I'm not a big believer. Obviously we know what they got going on over in Minnesota with JJ McCarthy and co. I know they have freaking Jefferson and who's the other guy? The other receiver, I can't think of his name off the top of my head. Mr. Addison, there we go. Obviously they got Addison. They got a good offense, but a lot of it rides on JJ McCarthy, but nonetheless, I feel like the Detroit Lions, they're probably going to take that division probably for the next 3 or 4 years, as long as you got Goff. Speaking of Goff, I'm super happy for the guy. I kind of feel like the freaking Rams kind of just gave up on the guy, and obviously I wouldn't say they gave up on him. They did, but they didn't. They had that trade for Matthew Stafford, whatever it was, 4 years ago. And I feel like it worked fairly well for both parties. The Rams, they got their Super Bowl. They made good of their team with Aaron Donald, Cooper Kupp, OBJ, etc. So I wouldn't say the Rams got bamboozled. The Rams obviously won the Super Bowl, which obviously is the main goal of every NFL team. So they got their Super Bowl, but the Lions got their franchise quarterback in Mr. Goff. He's only 29. He's only getting better as he learns the system. The freaking coach, Mr. Dan Campbell, is over there. He's building such a great culture. He's such a great head coach. I'm excited to see the freaking Lions, destroy the NFC North this year, man. I'm not even a Lions fan, but good God, as a football fan, you got to be excited for this team, man. And the only way to go from here is really up. Obviously, they know the expectations have risen, so they just signed Goff to that extension. Obviously, we spoke about it earlier. They signed St. Brown to that extension, so they know the stakes are rising. I do believe they will make it to the playoffs again. I think that the NFC is kind of rocky. So if you look over at the AFC, you have the freaking Chiefs, who are probably going to three-peat, I should say. You got the Bengals, you got the Ravens, you got the Dolphins, you got the Bills, all very prolific teams who can make some noise in the playoffs. But in the NFC, I feel like it's kind of rocky. There's not really like a solidified team who's like, oh crap, like they're going to make a playoff run or a Super Bowl run. But with the recent news, they're definitely going to be we're going to be hearing a lot of the Lions here moving forward. Super excited. Another interesting fact, the deal makes the 2016 number one pick the highest paid player in franchise history. That's insane. Obviously, they just raised the cap space this year, so more teams are getting more money to spend on some of these guys, which is awesome. Very much deserved. But that's pretty much all I wanted to hit on today. Just wanted to speak on the Jared Goff news. I want to kind of give you guys my input, my thoughts. Like I said, I love it. They might actually come out with the NFC North, the NFC North, but also the NFC. Another team to look out for has been the Dallas Cowboys, but this year I feel like they're kind of on the backwards, like on the downward trend. They've lost a few pieces in the offseason. Dak Prescott is questionable. He might be he might hit free agency after this year if they don't give him an extension, which who knows where he ends up. I feel like if you're the Dallas Cowboys and freaking Dak Prescott at least doesn't win you a first round in the playoffs, you got to move on from the guy. He's entering whatever year 8, year 9, whatever it may be, and no Super Bowl to show for it. Every year they've had good defenses since he's been around, and he's had some pretty good offenses as well, and they just can't get the job done. Yeah, let me know what you guys think. Drop down in the comment section. I love to talk to you guys. I'll reply to every single comment. If you agree with me, let me know. If you disagree, let me know. But yeah, let me know if you want me to cover on another said topic or anything like that. I'm here for you guys. Just let me know, and we'll catch you guys in the next episode. Have an excellent day. Peace.